How do I disappoint you? Let me count the ways. And that's, of course, a play on the Elizabeth Barrett Browning poem. And the first line is, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Very nice poem. In unhappy relationships, each partner is hypersensitive to how the other is disappointing. Efforts at improvement are directed toward changing the partner. And the result, both partners feel powerless over their personal well-being and the health of the relationship. Relationships can improve and grow when partners realize how they are disappointing. So here's the exercise that can help put you on the path to a more satisfying relationship. How I disappoint my partner. You're going to make a list. And an example is, I'm too caught up in myself. Now the attitude improvement is regard my partner's rights, desires, preferences as equal to my own. And the behavior improvement, focus more on my partner's desires. Treat my partner with respect, affection, compassion, and kindness, even when I don't feel like it. And try to reconcile differences, any differences we have, in our mutual best interests. So it's not okay if it's just good for me and not good for her. So the exercise is, list the ways you disappoint your partner, your attitude improvement, and your behavior improvement. Now, of course, it's going to work best if you both do it, but you'll be surprised at the results if only one of you does it, because you will change what your partner is reacting to. I want to give a caveat about chronic resentment, anger, or emotional abuse. It's impossible to reconcile or even negotiate until those are alleviated. Chronic resentment, anger, or emotional abuse are coercive, not reconciling. So it's not about disappointment, it's about pain. And they require submission, not cooperation. See, coercive means that if you don't do what I want, you're going to be punished in some way. Usually by withdrawal of affection, but it can be by devaluing and demeaning. And you can't cooperate with a coercive threat because you either have to rebel or submit. So if there is chronic resentment, anger, or emotional abuse, look at our boot camp, Love Without Hurt boot camp. That's the kind of heroic intervention required once those are habituated. That means your brain does them automatically.